Go-to cereal? Y'all are gonna call me fucking boring, but I like plain Cheerios, no honey nut, no sugar. Cause I like the taste of the milk, bro. Cause I get like 2% milk. I feel like it's flavorful enough on its own. I get that with the Rice Krispies sometimes too. The plain Rice Krispies cereal, that shit is good, man. What do I get at McDonald's? Typically like a 10-piece. But I don't know, McDonald's kind of makes me feel like shit, so I don't really get it too often. But I get like the 10-piece with the ranch. Sometimes I get some fries with it. Other than myself, what artists do I listen to? You guys ask me this question a lot, and it's always going to stay the same. I mean, I listen to my friends when they drop, and they slide me what they dropped. And other than them, I really just listen to, what do I listen to? R&B, primarily. I'm not really heavy into too much other shit. Check questions. It says no questions yet, man. But I checked for you and I don't see anything. Maybe you asked me some stupid shit, so Instagram got rid of it. You fuck with DOMD? I don't know what that is. Are you trying to say Domo? I used to fuck with Domos in like 2012. The brown shit with the glasses. I used to fuck with that. You listen to old SoundCloud rap like XXX or Lil Peep? No. I stopped doing that a while ago. That's more like a middle school, high school thing. People kind of ran that shit into the ground after they died, don't you think? It's hard to listen to shit when all the comments are fucking, oh my god, I miss you, rest in peace. Kind of fucks up the vibe, man. Diamonds on my dick is DOMD. I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm just keeping it honest too. They got 100x more popular when they died. Yeah, they did. Same with Juice WRLD. I used to like Juice WRLD a lot when he was first coming out. Well, not when he was first coming out, because he was rapping for a while, wasn't he? But like early 2018 and shit, like when he was first dropping on Lyrical Lemonade, man, he had a crazy run. I'll tell you what, he had a crazy run. He's a pedo? Cool. The fuck you want me to do, arrest him? That's good for him. His ex selling his semen, hair, and teeth. You talking about Juice WRLD? I heard she was like selling his underwear and shit. That shit had me perplexed, man. Like, damn, your boyfriend dies and you start selling his fucking boxers? That's some crazy shit. Like some real bizarre shit. But nah, like I was saying, man, he had a crazy run when he was first coming out on Lyrical Lemonade and shit. I was like 14 at the time though, so you know, I was sitting there bumping All Girls Are the Same, all that shit, Lucid Dreams, you know, the classics. Remember, I felt dope as fuck when I was like on the school bus one day and then they were like blasting that shit on the school bus radio. Thought that shit was dope. What horror movie should you watch right now? I can't recommend any, man. I've never seen a horror movie that's made me scared. I can recommend you some gross out movies though. You can watch August Underground 2 if you want to be disgusted. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but I'll tell you what's disgusting as fucking vulgar. So, go find August Underground 2, and maybe that'll scare you. But as for the horror movie genre, with the jump scares and the scary guys that kill people, they don't really freak me. They don't really do anything for me when I watch those, you know what I'm saying? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, always a tough watch. I'll try to check it out, man, but I don't know. Sometimes I just fall asleep to horror movies because they're so fucking boring. They take so long to get to the fucking point, then nothing scary happens. Like, I tried watching Poltergeist last week, bro, and I straight fell asleep in bed like a baby, bro. Like, that shit was not scary at all. Like, I tried my hardest to be scared of that shit, too. Shit just put me to bed. Have I watched Terrifier or Martyrs? No, I haven't. Yeah, bro, I swear Poltergeist is mad boring, bro. That shit is just not a scary movie. I don't know, man. The horror genre kind of lacking. Terrifier 2 is crazy. I'll try to check it out, man. I'll try to check it out, and maybe next live I'll tell you if I watched it or not and if it scared the fucking shit out of me, but I don't know. That shit just isn't scary. I feel like when you've seen real people get murdered in real life, it kind of takes it out of the horror movies, you know? Like, why in the fuck would I be scared of the boogeyman when people get raped and murdered in the real world? Fiction can only be so scary, I guess. What about old horror, like 1980s, 1990s? I fuck with 1980s horror movies the most. Not because they're scary or anything, but just because of the vibe, you know? I like it. I was watching some black and white horror movies like a year or two ago. You know, you guys see my box TV and shit. I used to get on there and watch hella horror movies and shit. But I don't know, man. It never really did anything. Do I fuck with Big Guy? And I never seen it. You know, the sort of shit you guys are listing, I never have like seen it on the horror movie list, because I look up lists for like the scariest movies of all time, and that shit never pops up. They're always recommending a bunch of vanilla shit, bro, and I'll check them out, and then it's just always so fucking terrible. So maybe you guys know where it's at. Maybe you guys got better fucking recommendations and shit. Homie said my life is a horror movie. Same, dog. Nah, bro. I mean, real life is scarier than any movie, man. I remember when I was 9, I knew this girl and she got kidnapped and raped and murdered, bro. No, that was a fucking horror movie. They should make a movie about that shit. I gotta go to those weird-ass listing sites. Bro, I've tried, man. I've gone. Yeah, when I was 9, I knew this girl. We went to like pre-K and kindergarten together, I think. Her name was Haley Owens. You can Google it if you want. I used to live in Springfield when I was a kid. She got kidnapped and raped and murdered. Sad fucking shit, dude. But my whole point is, real life is scarier than any horror movie, I feel like. God bless her soul, though, man. Rest in peace to her. I'm not gonna say anything out of pocket about that shit. But yeah, man, true story. I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to be afraid of like kidnappers and shit. I used to be afraid of you know, getting taken out of my room in the middle of the night and shit. But I was ugly, bro. They weren't gonna take me. Can nobody hear me outside? I don't care if they can fucking hear me, bro. It doesn't fucking make a difference. A lot of people, they just see me on the road and they keep walking. Some people will say hi to me, though. I fuck with it when people say hello to me, man. It makes my day. Nah, I'm talking about when I was a kid, man. I was in Missouri when I was a kid for a bit. I moved around a lot though. I ended up moving to Atlanta for a long time when I was a kid. As a teenager, I lived in Vegas and shit. Why am I always outside? Because being inside is kind of fucking boring to me, man. Only thing I really do inside is make music, and sometimes I watch Netflix and shit. It gets kind of boring, you know? So I like going outside and just experiencing what's going on. But there's not usually much happening. Stuck in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna be in Pennsylvania soon. Give me like a week or two, I'll probably be out there actually. I got this girl I want to see out there, and I'm trying to see my homie Joe. I'm trying to pull up to his college graduation and shit. That shit'll be dope. I don't know if he meant it when he was inviting me or if he was like joking, but like I'm totally trying to go to that. Shit would be cool. I've never been to a graduation like that. Yeah, please stop putting a space in Goth Angels. It's all one word, and it always says a Z at the end. Do I plan on coming to NYC anytime soon? I've been thinking about going out there for my birthday in a couple of months. I've been thinking about going out there for my birthday and throwing a big party, putting the address on my story and seeing who pops out. No, I didn't graduate. I got expelled in like 9th grade, and then I kind of just gave up on trying. I didn't really see a point in going back to school. School was kind of hell for me, man. My friends were just, I don't know, at different times I had different friends, and you know, I had friends try to kill me and shit. I had people try to set me up and backdoor me and shit. You know, it made it hard to want to go out to school anymore. I would just fear for my life and my safety and shit, so learning wasn't really worth all that, you know? Why learn when you're gonna fucking die? Give you a story of that? Of what? My friends trying to kill me? Girls trying to set me up? Or a story about getting expelled? I don't really feel like talking about any of that shit in too much detail right now, to be honest. I'm in too good of a vibe to get all depressed and fucking emo and talk about my childhood. Homie said, where the fuck did you go to school at? Gotham? I'm dead. You're funny. But I don't really want to get too many details right now. That shit kind of puts me in a bad vibe. And I did have a whole live about getting expelled. I think I went in a lot of detail. I don't really feel like talking about it again, and be completely honest with you. It always kind of bums me out a little bit. Nuggets or fries? I'd definitely say nuggets. I feel like fries make me feel like shit, man. They're so greasy. Turn on the camera? Nah, I'm pretty insecure. I'm not really interested. I don't like my eyes or my nose or my lips or anything. Bone in or boneless? I'd definitely say boneless. I feel like bone-in chicken wings just they kind of make it a little bit too difficult for me. I always end up fucking getting a bone. Pause. Show the sky on some shit. I'm not really interested, man. I'm not trying to show off where I am right now. Like I said, a lot of people have tried to kill me, man. I got a phone call last time, so what's my favorite song that I've made? This unreleased song that I made this morning, it's called Don't Let the Door Hit You on the Way Out. I think that's my favorite song that I've made. Sup, Tyler? Thanks for saying hello to me, man. Flats or wings? They're both wings. Do you mean like flats or drumsticks? I prefer flats over drumsticks for sure if I'm eating bone-in wings.